Former CBI Chief and SIT Chief R.K. Raghavan with me tonight. Is it true, Mr. Raghavan, that the SIT report has given Mr. Narendra Modi a clean chit?
Let me tell you that we were doing something on the basis of law as ordered by the Supreme Court of India. This expression clean chit does not find place in any of the laws that I am aware of. During the past 4 decades, I have been dealing with law.
Right.
There is nothing like clean chit, absolutely none. And I would like to differ, I would like to resent the expression clean chit.
Let me phrase it.
I don't think there is anything which exists in my lexicon, the expression called clean chit.
Yeah, but let's not get caught in semantics. Would it be fair to say that the specific charges Ms. Zakia Jafri made against Narendra Modi have not been established?
Now, I can say that on the basis of facts which came out during our investigation, inquiry, whatever you call it, these do not corroborate what had been said in the petition. So, as a result, we have filed a closure report. That's about all.
Your findings come in a charged political atmosphere, Mr. Raghavan. Questions have been raised about your motives, your independence, the direction in which your investigation has gone. Would you like to respond to some of these charges, including those made by Tista Setalwad?
Now, I will tell you, I am conscious as well as conscientious. I am aware of several charges made against the SIT, but ultimately, I can only say that me and my officers have acted according to our conscience, and on the basis of law and the CRPC, we have come to certain conclusions which we have placed before the court, and we are very conscious of the fact that whatever we say, whatever we write, will ultimately be scrutinized by the highest court and down below to the lowest court before which the current proceedings are taking place.
The charge was that of conspiracy. Is there a charge of conspiracy against Mr. Modi that has been proven during the course of your SIT investigation?
I am not going to go in all that. I will only say that we have placed certain facts which emerged out of our inquiry, and then we said that we are filing a closure report. That's about all. I can't go into details of what we said.
No, but what about Sanjeev Bhatt?
Or the grounds on which we came to certain conclusions, because it will be inappropriate to say all this before the documents are formally handed over to Mrs. Jafri as directed by the court.
What about?
Let her have a look at it, and I'm sure she may have a different perception. So till she has had a look and matters come before the public domain, it is not appropriate for me to say on what grounds did we come to a certain conclusion.
What about Mr. Sanjeev Bhatt, IPS officer? He has raised questions about the SIT in the past, the direction they took in the investigation.
I will not comment on that. I will not comment.
No, but he says, Sanjeev Bhatt says, I was not given enough of an opportunity to put my point of view before the SIT. I put my point of view, I put my evidence, I was not given enough of an opportunity to put my point of view across before the SIT.
I deny that. I deny that no support was given to him. We examined him in detail. That's about all.
Did you find Mr. Sanjeev Bhatt a reliable witness? Did you give his testimony due weightage?
Absolutely. Every witness. Why only him? Every witness came for us, was given total liberty to say whatever he or she wanted to, and it has gone on record. And there is no reason to disbelieve that this is not the case in respect of the gentleman whom you mentioned.
Sanjeev Bhatt has quoted SIT members in the past to raise questions over the intentions of the SIT due to its failure to use the data that he provided.
No, I would not like to comment. I would not like to go into the nitty-gritty of the whole thing, because I shall not comment on such facts just now. The whole thing is going to be given to Mrs. Jafri. Let her have a look at it and let her react. I don't think anybody else has a right at this stage to say this or that on the SIT report.
But given what is in the report, a number of people believe that your report has personally led Zakia Jafri down. Mr. Raghavan.
I do not think so. See, the point everybody misses, intentionally or unintentionally, We have just given a report giving some facts, and it's wonderful on the part of the Supreme Court to have ordered the lower court saying in case you, for any reason, you want to close the complaint, you must give an opportunity for the complainant to react to it. She must be given all records on the basis of which the court has come to a conclusion that the complaint has to be closed. So Mrs. Jaffrey has still an opportunity to go through all records, come to a certain conclusion. He may differ with us. And she has got a very good opportunity to go back to the magistrate's court and say why she does not agree with whatever we have said.
Now, how do you explain the different point of view of the amicus Raju Ramachandran? He has said this is not the end of the road for the complainant, and reportedly it's all over the media. There's a divergence between what he says and what you have concluded.
It is a common fact in life that no two individuals agree on any particular matter of contention. And I am sure you will concede that both of us are gentlemen, and the gentleman's difference of opinion. Raju is a great friend of mine for quite some time. I respect him, I value him. You can't find a milder person, a more reasonable person. He has come to a certain conclusion. I've come to a certain conclusion. There may be differences, and ultimately we have the wonderful institution of the judiciary to resolve the differences.
Have you been able to go about your investigation, Mr. Raghavan, frankly, totally free and disconnected from the charged political atmosphere that is surrounding this entire case?
Yeah, you must understand, I'm a human being. I read all that appears in the public domain. I'm absolutely quite conscious of the surcharged atmosphere. If I said I was not aware of it, I'll be dishonest to myself, and people will scoff at me if I said I was not aware of the political overtones, the whole thing. But the point is, I was appointed with the Supreme Court of India, an apolitical institution, and I owe a responsibility to the Supreme Court. I'm totally accountable for everything that I put down in writing or when I speak. I must conduct myself with the greatest sense of responsibility, and I feel that I have done so. Others may not think so, but I would like to tell you that this investigation has been done on purely apolitical lines, and I am accountable to whatever has been said by the SIT, and I can assure you that all my officers, handpicked by me, and so they have conducted themselves in an exemplary manner, and that is why we have been able to hold on and give a report which we think is credible, and it's for the court ultimately to decide whether the report is okay or is flawed. We bow down to the judiciary.
Mr. Raghavan, for putting your point of view tonight on the biggest story of the day, for being the newsmaker of the day, thank you very much for joining me on the Newshour.